I wanted to take a closer look at Fort Max. So everyone's going crazy about Fortress Maximus and going, oh yes, I want to level my Fortress Maximus up. I'm going to buy these bundles to buy Fortress Maximus. And yeah, I bought a small bundle to level him up. And I started looking into him and thinking, yes, Space Ape said that, this one is going to be slightly better than uh, the Metro, that Scorponok is going to be slightly better than um, Trypticon. So I thought I'm going to compare the two and sort of take a look. So, I mean, yes, I've got the 4-star level 20 Metroplex, so there is certain things unlocked and certain values will be more for the level 20 Metroplex. But let's just compare them sort of like, I know it's apples and oranges in a way. But let's just try and compare a bit. So, attack abilities. So the first one, we've got a fireball. So attack ability. Every 12 seconds, you shoot a fireball, causing X amount of damage. So yes, this will increase with Fort Max. Maybe slightly more because they're expecting Fort Max to be better because new content should be better than old content. So shoots a fireball. Okay. Yeah, cool. Fort Max. Every 12 seconds, you produce a beam that pierces through your target's armor and burns them, dealing X amount of damage. So, you know, it's quite similar in a way. 1,000 and 1,000 damage over 6 seconds. So, quite similar. So then we've got passive ability, 30% damage reduction from your enemy's Titan's abilities. So 30% reduction on abilities. So then looking at this, 20% damage reduction from ranged attacks. So it's quite similar in a way. But then up close, I suppose Fort Max is a bit better because you attack more up close. Maybe not in Titan Assault. Maybe Metro will be better in Titan Assault. But it's like you could do the Fort Max Assault with Metro, so it doesn't matter too much. But I imagine Metro probably pips it with that one. But I don't know. No ray explosion. Every 12 seconds you shoot 16 no rays out. Every 12 seconds you shoot 16 lightning strikes out. Passive ability, 20% melee increase. 10% damage increase from abilities. 1% rejuve. That's the big difference, is the Titans, the decoys. But for me, these are actually massively broken. Because this means that any outpost bot on the far right of your base is getting popped. It just makes sack easier. You gotta then bring your outposts further inside, which makes them easier to pop. So when I first saw the decoys, I thought it'd be a decoy towards the other Titan, so the other Titan be a bit distracted. But no, it spawns on the base, so I'm not too happy with that. Not impressed. Then we've got when defeating a Titan. I don't like his abilities anyway. When you defeat the Titan, what if the Titan doesn't die? It's like the last 20 seconds of the game, so I don't really like this. When defeating a Titan, you provide EMP effect immunity for 30 seconds. So it all depends on what they've got. Have they got EMP guns on HU18? If they have, then fair enough. If not, then that's only Chromia really that's really relevant to. Whereas this one, when defeating a Titan, you provide 20% damage reduction. That applies to every single defense. So Metroplex pips that one. Undoubtedly pips that one. Every 12 seconds, you fire a photon beam. Every 12 seconds, you fire an EMP beam. Passive ability, 20% reduction from beam damage. So, from beam damage, I mean, that's one defense that protects your team from. 20% reduction from beam damage. Whereas this one is 20% reduction from fire damage. So there's a lot more fire damage cores in the game. I think it's about 3 fire cores, where it's 1 beams. So I presume with Metroplex, it depends on the core choice. Whereas, with Fort Max, beams are always there. But again, 20% reduction from fire is not big, and then, 20% reduction from beam damage. I don't mind this one. A tornado effect deals damage. That's pretty good. Again, it's multiple targets. This is a bit more like Spoil Sport. That's more like Sea Spray, but quite similar. Then we've got every 30 seconds your Titan makes your bots 30%. The bots and defenses 30% slower. Every 30 seconds your Titan disables one of your enemy's bots and defenses for 5 seconds. 5 seconds is not a long time. Yes, disables it, but 5 seconds is nothing. That could easily be tripled rather than what it is. And then when defeated a Titan, again, I don't like his abilities. Overcharge sparks your allies, making them deal more damage. When defeated a Titan, you provide 40% attack and move speed to your allies. So 40% attack speed for all your allies, and 36% extra damage in every 15 seconds. So I'd probably say Metro Pips are. So the big question is Fortress Maximus better than Metro? I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm not that pushed on leveling him because right now I think Metro could be the better one. I mean, 4-star ability, Fire Photon, that's more AoE. Maybe these abilities are better for Fortress Maximus. Again, the values need to be looked at. But I don't think they're too indifferent right now. I mean, they have said that it will tie into HQ 18 some way. But I don't think they're too indifferent. I don't think Fort Max is that much of an improvement. So I can see plenty of people in chat saying, oh, it's not fair that this is a bit more pay to win. You can buy bundles and I'm free to play and I won't get Fort Max higher level as other people. Honestly, guys, I wouldn't worry. I'm not worried. I'm not in any rush to level Fort Max. I still think Metroplex will be massively, massively relevant. And I think it'd be more like a choice of, one or the other, but not more like a, oh, I want Fort Max because he is better. It's a choice of two different colours and thinking, well, I prefer that. But like the MDS, all three of them are good. All three of them have advantages. All three have disadvantages. And I think it'd be the same Metroplex and Fort Max. That one will have an advantage and one will have disadvantages. But all I'm trying to say is, guys, that don't get stuck on Fort Max and level him so quick. We're still waiting for the 4-star part. I don't think it'd be that much better. We're still waiting for the 5-star part. And if you get to level 20, you're still going to max out on Spark if you keep buying it anyway. And you're going to be sat there anyway. The only advantage is you don't have to do Titan Assault. But they have improved it to only 3 nodes. So it's not too bad. But, like I said, I wouldn't get too stuck on it because I don't think there's much difference between the two. Not enough difference. And I think they should have made much more difference. And even if you look at the new tech tree points, I mean, Titan perks, explosive decoys, yeah, they're pretty good, I'll give you that. Lightning protection, nah. Enemies affected by your size's EMP effect receive 6% more damage. 6, 12, 18, 24, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30% more damage. Yeah, not bad. Spark Rejuve. Again, these are alright, but nothing jumps out at me and says like, whoa. The decoys, yeah, but I think they're totally unbalanced. I think they're quite poor in effect, really, to honestly as well. But still yet to be seen what HU18 brings. We've still got to see how they'll incorporate the new Titans because they have said that it will depend on your base some way. So we've got a lot of questions still for HU18, but it is coming soon. They have said either this saga or the next, or within the next 8 to 10 weeks, we will have HU18 and we'll have a lot more info. They said in 2 weeks, so I can't wait for that stream. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is, but they need to do something because Titans are not quite there yet. I think they're really unbalanced. I think that the two aren't really that indifferent. Yeah, we'll see how they go.